West. Today is January 11th and we are in Cave Springs Island Park and we're going up on a group ride sponsored by Rexburg Motorsports in conjunction with Ride Rasmussen Style. We have a bunch of people here, probably a couple of dozen riders from all skill levels. I'm told there's even a couple of non-riders that have never been on sleds before, but Skidoo's got a sponsored ride today. They brought up a bunch of sleds. They're free to ride for anybody that wants to try them. Anybody that's never had a chance to be on a turbo, today's your day. So we are gonna blaze out of the Cave Springs parking lot here in just a couple of minutes. Once everybody's here and they've signed their waivers and they got their sleds and ride up the mountains. It is partly sunny today. I think it's gonna be a pretty cool day. We got here this morning and it was overcast and cloudy. I was afraid to put my drone in the air because the clouds were so low, and then lo and behold, the skies parted. We got some blue sky, and I think we're gonna have a fun ride. This will be my first ride of the year over on this side, on the west side of Island Park. I don't come over here nearly as often as I do on the east side, but Cave Springs is absolutely one of my favorite places. If you've never been to Cave Springs, you get on Yale Kilgore Road, go all the way to the very end of Yale Kilgore, and you'll find the Cave Springs parking lot and the trail, if you can call it. It is utterly unmaintained. It will be a rough trail ride out today. I'm sure everybody behind us will be very warmed up by the time we get up to the upper meadows where they're going to do the demos, but it should be a really fun ride today. Hey Snow West, this is Tanum, and today we're on Tanum's ride. And Tanum is a ambassador for Skidoo. Great brand in my opinion. You guys all know I like riding too. Tanum, why are we up here today? What's going on with today's ride? What's it all about?
So we're here to ride some demo sleds. You guys can't see it, camera's looking at us, but we're here to get everybody into the mountain. Go see if we can not crash any sleds, have some fun, and show everybody why Skidoos are so much fun to ride.
And why, in your opinion, should people be riding doos and not riding a cat or riding a poo or riding a John Deere?
Everybody makes a great sled, but for my riding style, riding in the trees, up in the mountains, the Skidoo chassis just feels right. It feels natural. Works really good.
And as you guys all know, I ride a doo as well, and I completely agree with him. For me, it's just the most fun. It's just the easiest sled to ride. I think that's probably what it comes down to. If I'm on that sled 6 or 7 hours a day, honest to God, at the end of the day, I'm just not as tired as if I'm riding a cat or I'm riding a poo. But the point is, I want you guys out there riding, so don't get caught up in the fact that today's a Skidoo sponsored day. It just happens to be. I'm here because I want to promote the sport. And any chance we get to get out there and get new people, get intermediates, get advanced riders, that's what it's all about today. We want to go out and have some fun. I'm going to flip the camera and show you guys some of the sleds we're taking out today. These are today's demo sleds that Skidoo has graciously provided. I think these all came from Rexburg Motorsports, but we got a Summit X and a Summit X Adrenaline. There's a Patriot Boost in this lineup. Somebody out here is riding a Poo, and another Summit as well. And we got a bunch of bikers going. That's always fun. It's a popular place we're at today, guys. A bunch of people are out riding today. Uh-oh, he's in for trouble. Snowmobiles and snow bikes are not a good combination usually. Oh, one more. Hey man, got a pile of bikers. Holy freaking hell. Oh, I love it, man. There's a major group going out. All right. Well, the mountain's going to be a mixture today of sleds and snow bikes. So we made it part of the way up on Keg Springs. Thought I'd give you guys a little taste of what this side of Island Park looks like. The snow is good. It's actually been quite pretty coming up here. But the trail is absolutely freaking 100% unmaintained. Not a fun ride up. So everybody's out there taking their demo rides now. Seeing what it's like to ride one of the new sleds. Oh, we'll give you the slow pan of what you see on the way up Keg Springs. We're maybe halfway up the mountain. This gives you a little example of what's on this side of the hills. Lots of big open country over here. That's our crown jewel right there, Mount Jefferson. Best riding in the whole part of Island Park, hands down. It is just gorgeous. Some very, very beautiful country. Just a little bit of sunshine makes such a big difference up here in the top of the mountains. We're supposed to be cloudy all day long, but you know, we might just get lucky if that the sun keeps breaking through and a little more blue skies. It would be gorgeous. I would say last night we picked up 2, maybe 3 inches. You can look right up there on the very top. That's probably in the 8,000 plus foot range right there. So there's definitely fresh snow if you go all the way up high. Where I am, 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches on this side of the valley. But a lot of people come to Island Park because they want to ride Jefferson. They want to get up on top of Mount Reyes and Sawtell Peak, and it's big country. Considerable avalanche danger today, but spectacular riding when the sun comes out. It might clear, we might get lucky, you never know. In the meantime, all the demo guys are down there in that little valley right there, ripping around, having a good time, playing with some new sleds. Always kind of fun to ride somebody else's sled. Not so worried about running into a tree as you are on your own sled. Oh, so here I am parked on the side of a hill, looking out over across this beautiful, magnificent valley, looking over Mount Jefferson. I'm thinking about last night, I got a post or a comment from a member on Facebook said, Chris, you're trying too hard. Not everything is beautiful. Not every place is gorgeous. You know, why you work so hard at hyping up the ride? And I wrote back to them, I said, maybe that's you, buddy, but it's not me. And it's really not. I'm up here, it's Saturday. You know, it's overcast, it's a little cloudy, there's a little breeze. There's a little sun, a little shade. And, you know, it's a gorgeous day. It's a beautiful day to be out riding. As I sit here, I can be enthusiastic, and I don't have to tell you that, you know, I'm all excited and I'm pushing it, that I'm trying to make the sale. I don't work for anybody. I need to keep reminding you guys of that, I think. This is an unsponsored, unpaid, yeah, it's just me doing a channel because I love snowmobiling. And when I come up here and I find good snow, and I always find good snow, I can't beat that into everybody's head enough. There's always snow in Island Park until it's, you know, April 15th and the snow actually starts to melt. If you come up before then, you are going to find snow.
Come over to the group over to your left.
You may have to get way off the trail. I mean, I'm several miles off the trail now. We're just in an open meadow. But I'm looking around and, you know, it's not tracked up. There's lots of good snow, guys. There's lots of places to go ride and have fun. And the moment you get off of the wrong word, out of the big meadows and you get into the trees, I mean, right behind me, you know, as soon as you get into the trees, you get into the woodlands just a little bit, it opens right up. And there's tons and tons of untracked snow. And the parking lot at Keg this morning was packed. I mean, it was as busy gets. there had to be 25 trailers, I'll bet, parked down there, maybe 30. It is quite busy for today. And it's all locals. I don't see hardly anybody from out of state, anybody coming in as a guest. They're all just people that live here. And, you know, the locals like to ride up in Cake Springs. Great, great riding. You definitely want to be on your game. You want to be on a good mountain sled. You want to have taken an Avi course. You want to know how to take care of your buddies if something breaks. And the avalanche danger today is considerable, which, you know, you would say that's probably a level 3 on a scale of 5. That means we are likely to cause an avalanche if we're being stupid. If you find a slope with, 30 degrees or more, I would probably stay off it today. But there'll be guys out there that are pushing it today. I mean, that's just part of the game. But we want to also make sure that we're always a resource. That's a big, important thing for me. I want to make sure that I'm a resource and not a liability. So I get the extra training. I carry the gear. You know, I had an extra beacon today, an extra radio, and sure enough, it was needed. Even with an organized demo, we had a lot of people show up that just didn't have all the gear they needed. And we don't want to take anybody on this side of the park that isn't fully equipped. And we've got a lot of people. Should something go wrong, we have a ton of well-trained, highly experienced riders that could come to the aid. I got a couple of stragglers just riding in right now. Let me flip the camera around. Just a couple of boys riding through, having fun. On their way up to the top of the mountain, I'm sure. I've seen many people drive in front of me. This is just a massive, massive series of fields out here. You can see how big it is. This side of Island Park is dramatically different than the Yellowstone National Park side of IP. This is big, this is open, this is surrounded by wilderness, but there are no functional trails over here. There's no easy access. You have to ride in and be ready to take care of yourself and take care of your team. Because of that, you get the absolute best riding as far as mountain riding goes. You know, if you're a trail rider, this is the wrong side of the park for you. But if you're a mountain rider, this is as good as it gets in Southeast Idaho. Mount Jefferson is the best we have to offer people coming that are looking for serious hardcore mountain riding. And it is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. All right, I'm going to motor to the other side of the valley where everybody else is and see if we can get some video from a whole different angle. So we are up kind of at the headwaters maybe of Cake Springs.
Correct.
Just up on top of the mountain as far as we can get up here without crossing over into the prohibited wilderness area. We're right on the Montana border. But again, just wanted to share with you guys, it is beautiful. And as you can see, not heavily tracked out. The tracks you see are from our little group today. Most of this is pretty clean. Those are our own tracks right in front of us, but look at those. There's a whole nother kind of snow angel that you see over on this side besides what you run into on Mount Two Tops. Just every bit as beautiful, but different. Ghost Rider, will it go take off or will he catch it? Oh, yes, he recovers it, maybe? I think he got it. Ah, he got it. Okay, we've been out running and gunning today, and I got to admit, today's the first day of the season. I got a full turbo wheelie and all the way coming up this hill. I don't know where the heck we are. We're just up in the mountain somewhere. But man, it was so damn much fun. Just pinned it. came up, ski tips off the ground the whole way up till we got up here, and yeah, look at that. How can you not be enthusiastic? I don't understand how people think that I have to work at being enthusiastic. It's a load of crap, man. It's so easy to be happy when you're up here. It is just so beautiful. I mean, come on. I know I say it's gorgeous every single video, but dang, it is gorgeous. It's freaking amazing. The views up here are just stunning. Look at that behind me. It just goes for miles and miles and miles. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. Yeah, baby, the sun is coming out. Oh my gosh, what a difference. A little bit of sunshine and suddenly Matt looks good, you know? Changes the whole complexion on that guy. My trustworthy buddy. Look at this snow back here, guys. Matt, how high up are we? Have any idea?
I don't yet.
I would guess we're in the mid-upper 8s. Oh, geez, it's gorgeous.
83.
8,300 feet. Okay. I'd call that the mid-8s. There's a handful of people out here riding. A couple of people just having fun, but just look at the snow. Stunning? Am I using the wrong word? Beautiful? Magnificent? Awesome? What word would you use to describe this, guys? We're miles and miles away from absolutely nowhere. On the side of a mountain, out of Kilgore, or excuse me, off of Kilgore, back in Keg Springs, just living the life. And we got one other person that came along. He's out here riding with us. Oh my gosh, I know, I go on and on. I just think it's so incredibly beautiful though. All right, so it is that snow west time of the day where we find out what's the actual snow depth. And Matt and I were up here arguing, don't really know what it is for sure. It's anybody's guess, but it is drop dead gorgeous. So let me walk back here a little bit. Oh, hello. yeah, okay. Oh. The official Snow West snow depth check is 155 centimeters. If anybody knows what the hell 155 centimeters is in real units, let me know. Otherwise, we'll look it up. But it is 155. Oh, it's that deep. Snow is good today. Avalanche danger is a little higher than I like, but we're staying off the steep slopes. So it's knee deep, and I'm not touching the ground by any stretch of the imagination. That's just more or less fresh from my knees down that I'm just sinking into. Oh, so after some very fun riding up in the mountains, came back to join up with the Ride Rasmussen crew and Rexburg Motorsports and found a fire going and hot dogs. So we might get a chance to have something to nibble on today. Good food, good snow, good weather. Good ride host right there. Yeah, look at that. That's right, baby. You smile. You made this all happen, buddy. We are just out here having a freaking blast. It's the simple things in life, guys. I'm telling you.
With me right now.